It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Sonny Gray gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Colton Wong is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Line toward the alley in left center. That's a hit, the first of the new year for the Redbirds.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Edman at second with 2 down. He loses him on ball 4. Ready now, Yadier Molina. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yadier Molina.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. That's popped up. Now towards short right field. Moustakas is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 33 is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day's starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Line to the right side, and the Reds have their first hit of the season.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting third.
Digging in, Joey Votto. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. 4-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Runners off for second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The 1-2 backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dexter Fowler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, 7 hits in 14 tries. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Fowler is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Freddie Galvis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Phillip Ervin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in now, number 33. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
No, inside.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Colton Wong will be next. Good battle. Count remains full. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. Here's Colton Wong now. He flied out leading off the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
On attempt misses. The throw down. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Paul Goldschmidt is out number 2 here in the third inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Carpenter. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you're going to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kirk Casale.
The catcher, Kirk Casale.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Thomas. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And a ball 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Reds are down in. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more, 3-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. From the belt, the pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lane Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Nick Senzel.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward. You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Takes this the other way to right. Fowler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And he falls behind 0-2. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he takes a called strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Number 22.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Wade Miley is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Matt Wieters will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Matt Wieters.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Colton Wong. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. That finds the zone, a called strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again, Tommy Edman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Miley, 33 years old. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dakota Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Phillip Ervin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Kirk Casale. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-1. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
No balls and 1 strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. In comes the left fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jesse Biddle takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Matt Carpenter. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 2-2. Weakly hit to third. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, and 4 do. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
2-1.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Moustakas. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Number 36 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 36.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more if they're with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas at the track. On the warning track, Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Travis Jankowski will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Tyler O'Neill is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Casale finds it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. Settling in now, Travis Jankowski. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. At the plate, Nick Senzel, 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. And they start him out away with a called strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is O'Neill. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2-for-3 in this one. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Count is 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to. Pedro Strop is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 46, Pedro.
Paul DeYoung is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Tommy Edman. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
The 1-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The first baseman.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jordan Hicks is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. No hits to this point. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Strike called, 2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
All even now, 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Galvis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
And he takes ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. For the Reds. Nate Jones takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. At the plate, Matt Carpenter 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 1-1. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 2-1. Full count now, 3-2. Tyler O'Neill, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One and two, here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Standing in, Dexter Fowler, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cincinnati Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.